So this morning's reflection is very in particular with what's going on in the world today with the whole coronavirus pandemic. And we've obviously in the UK, we've been through this lockdown now for a long period of time. Some of it's been lifted, but there's a lot of behaviours that I am reflecting back on myself, a lot of behaviours that I'm reflecting on with my clients and my close family and friends. And one of the key things that I think is really important is to make sure that you're having time to do nothing. And this is really important because what we're doing is, and I've seen this pattern a lot, is we are consuming ourselves so much to our devices through the TV, through news platforms, through our phones, through social media platforms. We're constantly trying to distract ourselves and keep ourselves not thinking about the fact that we're stuck inside and we're in lockdown and we may be feeling uncertain about our financial situation or, our own health or anything to do with how this whole coronavirus is affecting us. And what we need to start doing, and what I've actually prioritized doing a lot more recently as well, multiple times of the day, is just spending time doing nothing and just sitting, maybe just staring out the window and just dealing with my own thoughts and just paying attention to what's going on in my own thoughts. Because that's when you take away all the distractions, you take away all the stimulus responses that we're using, then we're not blocking anything else. That's the real stuff right there. And it might not be things that you might not necessarily want to face with your thoughts and feelings, but it's really important to get yourself away from the phone, get yourself away from the TV, get yourself away from the Xbox, whatever it is that you're utilizing your time with, and take some really important time to just be with yourself. Because regardless of what's going on, we're still the same person as where we were when we were a very young child. And when a lot of people that are probably my age, around 30, when we were children, we didn't have these constant sources of stimulus through technology and devices. And I think there's a lot of dependency on people on social media right now. There's a lot of attention, a lot of people wanting a lot of attention, because that's normal, because everybody's going to be feeling very lonely and they need that source of connectedness. But I think it's becoming more of an addiction now. Social media addiction was a problem already, and I feel like it's really elevating now, and it's really kind of increasing a lot, especially since lockdown, as nobody knows what other choices to make. But the good news is there is better choices out there to make. It's just choosing them and being aware of it more than anything. So I think what I'm going to be doing moving forward is actually taking more time to take myself away from the phone, from the TV, from the laptop. And even though I do this, I like to think I'm quite happy with how much I do this, but I feel like I could do it more. And it's not a case of doing something more. It's about how you feel about it and whether you can control that. Can you control yourself to switch your phone off and leave it in the room for a good few hours while you go and do something else? Can you control yourself from not switching the TV on and putting BBC News on or Sky News on and just, completely getting sucked into what's going on? So that's what's going through my mind today.